It's a novel about time travel, but it has no time travel in it. It takes the kind of almost overdone concept of somebody who travels back from the future into their past selves, into their young adult body, and the whole chance to, if you could do it all again, what would you do? However, whereas most people take the approach of seeing it from the protagonist who has traveled back in time, this takes the approach of what would happen from the point of view of everyone surrounding this person. In a story, you've got the person in the future, they go back to the past, and you know that they have gone back to the past, you're with them. Imagine what it must look like to everyone else if you suddenly woke up one day and, say, your best friend started acting in this completely irrational manner. And rather than take the usual tack where everything turns out fun, there's a lot of adventures and you get a real chance to right all those wrongs, sometimes it doesn't work out that way, because usually when people start acting in this particular way, the reaction that most people have is, this person is crazy. So that's why I say there's no real time travel in it. There's a bit of a mystery as to whether or not the person in question is actually going through what they say they're going through, and whether or not people are willing to go with this person on this journey and thus probably become a little crazy themselves. I myself am a person who is dogged by niches, whichever way you want to pronounce it, it's the same thing to me. Categorization, especially in my lifetime, has always been an issue. My parents are Chilean. My father was born in Argentina, but he lived in New York. I was born in Amsterdam. My brother was born in Chile. It's been a lifetime of changing roles, changing notions, changing perspectives. I lived in Amsterdam till I was 1. Then I moved to the United States. I moved to Chile for a while, moved back to the United States, have lived in several different places. At the end of the day, it's not really rebellion that makes me want to force categorization away. At the end of the day, it's just that I don't understand the world in that respect. I think that when you've got something like a Latino book festival, the first step towards inclusiveness, but also towards helping other people pass their own preconceived notions, is to include as many varieties as possible. In fact, you would probably welcome the questions, the comments, and, you know, who knows, even a little outrage and people saying, hold on, what is this person doing here? What has this book got to do with me? Sometimes the answers are pretty surprising, and the further we can get away actually from the concept of the Latino Book Festival as something with quotes around it, it kind of opens up a whole lot more possibilities, and that's what I'm excited about. Part of the great things about, I don't know, any experience, I suppose, is not knowing what you're going there for. A lot of people, when they go to book fairs, especially anything involving the arts all around, bring with them whatever they're looking for. I think the best experiences are when people show up and find the exact opposite. Even if it's a disappointing experience sometimes, even if you're a little upset that you didn't find what you were looking for, it's a chance to learn. As for what people can expect to learn from me, learn about my book, I don't want to give too much away, of course. It's a very nice day. That's what I'd like to say right now. It's a very nice day. I'm very glad to be here. I'm excited to be a part of this. Small is good. I like the fact that there's going to be sort of just a tight sense of a collective gathering that's going to happen. Some of the bigger names, some of the bigger places, the bigger art festivals may garner more names, more media attention, more excitement, but in that wide open space, a lot gets lost. So I'm looking for some warmth, and there's not a whole lot of that in this world. So I'd advise as many people as possible to come